Uncle, Susanna Walcott's here from Dr. Griggs.
Oh, the doctor. Let her come. Let her come.
Come in, Susanna.
What does the doctor say, child?
Dr. Griggs, he bid me come and tell you, Reverend Sir, that he cannot discover no medicine for it in his book.
Then he must search on it.
Aye, sir. He has been searching his books since he left you, sir. But he bid me tell you that you might not look to unnatural things for the cause of it.
No, there be no unnatural causes here. Tell him I sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly, and Mr. Hale will surely confirm that. Let him look to medicine and put out all thoughts of unnatural causes here. There be none.
Aye, sir. He bid me tell you.
Go directly home and speak nothing of unnatural causes.
Aye, sir. I pray for her.
Uncle, the rumor of witchcraft is all about. I think you'd best go down and deny it yourself. The parlor's packed with people, sir. I'll sit with her.
And what shall I say to them? That my daughter and my niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest?
Uncle, we did dance. Let you tell them I confessed it. But they're speaking of witchcraft. Betty's not witched.
Abigail, I cannot go go directly home and speak nothing of unnatural causes.
Aye, sir. I pray for her.
Uncle, the rumor of witchcraft is all about. I think you'd best go down and deny it yourself. The parlor's packed with people, sir. I'll sit with her.
And what shall I say to them? That my daughter and my niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest?
Uncle, we did dance. Let them tell you I confessed it. But they're speaking of witchcraft. Betty's not witched.
Abigail, I cannot go before the congregation when I know you have not been open with me. What did you do with her in the forest?
We did dance, Uncle. And when you leaped out of the bush so suddenly, Betty was frightened, and then she fainted. And there's the whole of it.
Child, sit you down. Now look, if you trafficked with spirits in the forest, I must know it, for surely my enemies will, and they'll ruin me with it.
Do you understand that I have many enemies?
Child, sit you down. Now look, you child, if you traffic with spirits in the forest, I must know it, for surely my enemies will, and they will ruin me with it.
I know it, Uncle.
There is a faction that is sworn to drive me from my pulpit. Do you understand that?
I think so, sir.
Now then, in the midst of such disruption, my own household is discovered to be very center of some obscene practice. Abomination are done in the forest.
They were only sport, Uncle.
I saw Tituba waving her arms over the fire when I came on you. Why there she doing that? And heard a screeching and gibberish coming from her mouth.
She always sings her Barbados songs, and we dance.
I cannot blink what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not blink it. I thought I saw someone naked running through the trees.
No one was naked. You mistake yourself, Uncle.
I saw it. Now tell me true, Abigail. Now my ministry's at stake. My ministry and perhaps your cousin's life. Whatever abomination you have done, give me all of it now, for I dare not be taken unaware when I go before them down there.
There's nothing more, I swear, Uncle. There's nothing more, I swear, Uncle.
Abigail, is there any other cause than you have told me for Goody Proctor discharging you? It has troubled me that you are now 7 months out of their house, and in all this time, no other family has called for your service.
They want slaves, not such as I. Let them send up Barbados for that. I will not blacken my face for any of them. What keeps you up so late? It's almost dark.
I were playing far out the edge of the forest.
Oh, you're done then.
Aye, the farm is seated. The boys asleep?
They will be soon.
Pray now for a fair summer.
I.
Are you well today?
I am.
Wait, stop
I
it.
am. It is a rabbit.
Oh, it is. Is Jonathan's trap?
No, she walked into the house this afternoon. I found her sitting in the corner, like she come to visit.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sign walking in.
Pray God. It hurt my heart to strip her poor rabbit. I do not judge you. The magistrate that sits in your heart judges you. I never thought of you but a good man, John. Just somewhat bewildered.
Haha. Oh, Elizabeth, with your justice would freeze beard. How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll whip you if you dare leave this house again.
I am sick. I am sick. Mr. Proctor, pray, hurt me not. My incidents are all shrewdly. I am in all proceedings all day, sir.
And what of these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house as you are paid £9 a year to do, and my wife not Wally well?
I made a gift for you today, Goody Proctor. I had to sit long hours in a chair and pass the time with serving.
Why, thank you. It's a fair poppet.
We must all love each other now, Goody Proctor.
Aye, indeed we must.
I'll get up early in the morning and clean the house. I must sleep now.
Mary, there be 14 women arrested.
No, sir, there will be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child? Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Goody Osborne will hang.
Hang? Hang, you say?
Aye.
The deputy governor will permit it?
He sentenced her. He must to eliminate, but not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed ye see
Confess to what?
that she sometimes made a contact with Lucifer and wrote her name in the black book with her blood. She bound herself to torment Christians till God's thrown down, and we all must worship hell forevermore.
But surely you know what a jabberer she is. Did you tell him that?
Mr. Proctor, in an open court she near to choked us all to death.
How? Choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Oh, Mary. Mary, surely you...
She tried to kill me many, many times, Goody Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew before. I never knew anything before. When she come into our court, I say to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she sleep in ditches and so very old and poor. But then she sit us there, denying, and I feel my misty coldness climbing up on my back. And I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she come into the court, I say to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she sleeps in a ditch, and so very old and poor. But then she sit up there, denying, and I feel my misty coldness climbing up my back, and skin on my skull began to creep. And I feel a clamp around my neck, and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice. And all at once I remembered everything she had done to me.
Why? What did she do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor, she come to this very door, begging bread and a cup of cider. And mark this, whenever I turned away, empty.
Mumbled? She may mumble if she's hungry.
But what she mumbled, you must remember, Goody Proctor, last month, on Monday, I think, she walked away and thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember that?
Why, I do, I think. But...
And so...
Oh.
But what
Stop.
she mumbled, you must remember, Goody Proctor, last month, on Monday, I think she walked away and I thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember it?
Why, I do, I think. But...
And so I told that to Judge Hawthorne, and asks her so Goody Osborne. And
Uncle, Susanna Walcott's here for Dr. Griggs.
Oh, doctor. Let her come. Let her come.
Come in, Susanna.
What does the doctor say, child?
Seriously?
Night.
Can you open mine?
hold on.
I guess we're taking a break or something.
No, Kaylee's just getting a drink.
I'm taking a sip. My reading's a lot of work.
My right
Your cup's
cheek
open
is
too.
wet.
So be careful, please. Kaylee's gonna go
I do not judge you. The magistrate that sits in your heart judges you. I never thought of you but a good man, John. Just somewhat bewildered.
Ha ha! Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze beer. How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll whip you if you dare leave this house again.
I am sick. I am sick.
I do not judge you. The magistrate that sits in your heart
You
judges
started?
you. What keeps you up so you have to come in?
Go directly home.